All right. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
So we're going to go and get started, even though others will trickle in as they do. And we're turning to page 5, to Shalom Aleichem. I want to do a different tune for Shalom Aleichem than the classic one. There's a fast one that we've done here, I think, before, but it's been a while. And I tried to teach it to Rafi while he was in the bathtub last week. And he looked at me like, that's not the real tune. So he's becoming very,
Wow.
very traditional. But here it goes. You'll catch on because we'll do it a couple times. Each verse, each stanza repeats 3 times. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ayai Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Sharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ayai boachem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ayah Baruch Hu Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ayai tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch. All right. Turn to page 11. Lechu niranena l'Adonai nariha letzor yishenu nikadma fanav betoda bismirot nariha lo חי ומלך גדול לכל אלוהים. בואו נשתחווה ונפרע ונברכה כי הוא אלוהינו מרעית רצון ידו. We're in the middle of page 12. 40 שנה עקוד בדור ואומר עם טועי לבבם והם לא ידעו דרכי אשר נשבעתי ואפי אם יבואון אל מנוחתי שירו לאדוני שיר חדש שירו לאדוני כל הארץ שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו בסרו מיום ליום ישועתו ספרו בגויים כבודו בכל העמים נפלאותיו כי גדול אדוני ומעולם מאוד נורא הוא על כל אלוהים כי כל אלוהי העמים מלינים ואדוני שמיים עשה הוד והדר לפניו עוז ותפארת במקדשו עבור לאדוני משפחות עמים עבור לאדוני כבוד בעוז עבור לאדוני כבוד שמו שאו מנחה ובואו לחצרותיו ישתחוו לאדוני בחדרי קודש חילו מפניו כל הארץ יראו בגויים אדוני מלך אף תיכון תבל בתימות ידינמים במישרים ישמחו השמיים ותחת הארץ ירם הים ומלואו יעלה שדי וכל אשר בו אז ירננו כל הצייר לפני אדוני קיבה ישפוט הארץ ישפוט תבל בצדק בעמים באמונתו ינאי 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 Adonai malach zagil haaretz
מספורים רבים מלך ומשפט בכל גזרות
Can we do some? Get there. Oave Adonai Sinura Shomer nafshot Hasidav Miyad Rishayim Yatzilei Or Zarua Latzadik Or Yishrei Lav Simcha Simchu Tzadikim Baronai Vehoru Lezecher Kodsho Mizmor Shir Ladonai Shir Chadav
לכבוד הסם.
Somebody's tired. Somebody actually what? Oh, yes. Ah, yes. He likes the doors. He likes the doors. We are on page 18, 3 lines down.
זמרו לאדוני בכינור, בכינור, בקול זמרה. זמרו לאדוני בכינור, בכינור, בקול זמרה. זמרו לאדוני בכינור, בכינור, בקול זמרה. זמרו לאדוני בכינור, בכינור, בקול זמרה.
Lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz, ishpot tevel betzedek, ve'amim ve'meisharim. Adonai malach yirkazu amin. Pose. Shamru edotav v'chok natan lamo. There's so much in these psalms that is about evoking justice, and what it makes me think, like, what is that about on Shabbat? Why are these the psalms that are here in Kabbalat Shabbat? And what it makes me think of particularly on this week is, in a world that is so oftentimes unpredictable, so tumultuous, so fast-paced, so hard to keep up with the next headline, the next thing, the next spin, the next turn, that there is ultimately an underlying secure structure that we can tap into, that you were talking in our minyan earlier this week about, for some of the Jewish holidays, they require human intervention. They require human beings, Jews, to do things and to declare the holidays and to seek out the moon. But for Shabbat, it happens whether we do anything or not. That there is this underlying superstructure of the cosmos that even, you can't tell. Like, if you just look outside, it looks like any other ordinary night, any other ordinary evening, but you can feel, especially here in community, you can feel a sense that there is just a slowing down, and a sense that the world is meant to be structured in this way, with one day of rest, one day of disconnecting from all of the hubbub that in some way keeps the world in balance. And so all of this talk of Shamru Edotav v'chok natan lamo, that you kept your covenant and the law, that this, what we're talking about here is this fundamental structure, I think, of Shabbat and how it holds the world up. So we're going to turn to page 21 and rise for Psalm 29, listening to all of those voices of nature, Kol Adonai Bakoach, Kol Adonai Shover Arazim, all those voices that are, maybe the nature has a little bit better sense than we do sometimes of how the world is meant to be. Mizmor leDavid, havu l'Adonai, Ne'ilim havu l'Adonai, kavod ba'oz, havu l'Adonai, kevod shemo ishtakavu l'Adonai, badra kodesh kol Adonai, alamayim el ha-kavod yirim Adonai, hamayim rabim, kol Adonai b'koach, kol Adonai b'hadar, kol Adonai shover arazim, v'yishaber Adonai et arzei halvanon, v'yarkidem k'moegel Libanon, v'Sirion k'mo'ovim, kol Adonai chotzev lavodesh, kol Adonai yachem midbar, yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, kol Adonai cholel hayadot, vayechesov yiharot, uveichalo kulo merkavod Adonai, lama bo yashav vayeshav Adonai melech leolam, Adonai oz le'amo yitein, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. Yanai nanai nanai, yai nanai nanai, yanai nanai nanai, yanai nanai, yanai nanai nanai, yanai yanai nanai, yanai nanai nanai, yanai nanai, yai yai nai nai, yanai nanai nai. Yai nai, yanai nai, yanai nai, yanai nai nai, yai nai nai, yanai nai nai nai, yai nai, yanai nai, yanai nai nai. Perfect. Oh, yeah. It was a grogger, a lone grogger.
Rogue percussion.
It's got a while. So before we turn to Lachadodi, I just want to say about a little brief thing about where we are at in the Jewish calendar right now. This past Tuesday was a fast day on the Jewish calendar, a minor fast day, meaning minor, not insignificant, but minor in that it only goes from sunrise to sundown, known as the Shivasar B'Tammuz, the 17th of Tammuz. And it's one of 4 fast days throughout the Jewish year that mark moments, turning points in the destruction of the temple, particularly the Second Temple, but also days in which Jewish history has kind of telescoped and condensed down to mark all of many tragedies that have happened to the Jewish people throughout time. So this is the second kind of historical one. The first one was back in December, the 10th of Tevet, and in the progression of Jerusalem's destruction by the Roman army, the 10th of Tevet, back in December, marked when the beginning of the siege of Jerusalem first began. And now, at the 17th of Tammuz, and in the height of summer, was when the walls of the city of Jerusalem were breached. And then it's 3 weeks from there until Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av, when the temple itself was destroyed. And I read an essay today by Rabbi Avi Straussberg, who said, you know, when the siege began, there was still some hope among the Israelites that maybe all could be saved. But by the time the walls of Jerusalem were breached, the people living inside and all of the Israelites living there at the time in Jerusalem knew that it wasn't a matter of if the city would be destroyed, but when. And in particular, I think this year, this image of the walls being destroyed feels perhaps more literal to us, to our own eyes, than it ever has. You may have seen floating around the internet a very short but incredibly powerful poem by an Israeli poet, Tehillah Siani, who writes, I'll read it in Hebrew and then I'll read the translation. Af echad lo tzarich lahaspir hashana lama tsamim kishenifretzet homa. No one needs to explain this year why we fast when there is a breaching of a wall. Of course, calling back to October 7th and the walls and the fences that were breached on that horrible day. So this past Tuesday, the 17th of Tammuz, ushered in a period that's known as the 3 weeks, where, as I was explaining to one of my conversion students this afternoon, you can kind of visualize on the arc of the Jewish calendar a going down, 3 weeks of descent, of emotional and psychospiritual descent, where we really allow ourselves to grieve and mourn. And maybe some of us have been in that mode for many months at this point. But the calendar creates space to say things are not okay, and we're going to lean into that. And even perhaps more powerfully, that descent, that 3 weeks of going down until you reach the lowest point at Tisha B'Av, 2.5 weeks from now, the 9th of Av, until we say this is as low as we're going to go, and from this point, we can only go up from here. Things are bad, they can't get any worse, and we actually have to go down in order to be able to go up again. Yerida letzorech aliyah, going down for the sake of an ascent. And it's 7 weeks from that point of Tisha B'Av to Rosh Hashanah. And this period on the Jewish calendar always speaks to me very deeply. This year it takes on, I think, an extra poignant layer of meaning, but I think on a fundamental spiritual level, we all go through these periods of descent and ascent, and sometimes in that period of descent, it seems like we're never going to come out of it again. And I think about how the Kabbalists, the Jewish mystics, created space for all of this emotion within Lachadodi, which we're about to sing, which is, if you read the translation of these verses, they speak about, of course, the beauty of Shabbat and this sacred wellspring of blessing, kihi makor habracha, this sense of eternality like I was speaking about earlier, this sense that fundamentally something is right with the world, that there is a structure of justice. And then the very next verse we say, the third verse on the bottom of 23, it says, Mikdash Melech Ir Melucha, shrine of our sovereign royal city, rise up from destruction. Kumi tsei, rise up and go out. Mitoch hahafecha, from amidst the tumult, from everything hahafecha that has been completely overturned. You're going to come out of that again. Rav lach shevet be'emek habacha. Too long you have dwelt in the valley of tears. Uhu yachamol alayich chemla. For with God's compassion, you will be brought back up. So you even see in that verse the going down and then the coming back up again. So before we enter into Lachadodi, I'll just invite you for a moment to maybe close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Just take a second first to just take a breath, one mindful breath. And then to look inward and ask yourself, where am I on this pathway of Yerida Letzorech Aliyah, of going down, of descent for the sake of ascent? Do I feel that I'm somewhere kind of tumbling downhill, not knowing when I'm going to hit bottom, a little bit out of control, perhaps? Do I feel like I've hit the low point? Do I feel like I'm starting to see, maybe starting to climb out to see where there's a little bit of light in front of me leading me forward? And to know fundamentally that in the structure of time, in the structure of space, the going down always, always, always leads to a return back up. So let's sing together on page 23. Lecha dodi likrat kala pene Shabbat nikabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala pene Shabbat nikabela. Shamor v'zachor b'diburecha Ishmiyanu el meyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad L'shemot tiferet v'litila Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Likrat Shabbat lachu v'nelcha Hi mekor ha'beracha Merosh mikerev ne'asucha Sof ma'aseh b'machshavat tchila Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Mikdash melech ir melucha Umitzehi mitoch ha'hafecha Rav lach shevet b'yemek habacha V'hu yachamol alayich hamla Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Hitna ari me'afar kumi Livshi bigdei
תפארתך עמי, על יד בן ישי, בית הלחמי, קורבן, נפשי גאלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה, בני שבת, נקבלה, לך דודי, לקראת כלה, בני שבת, נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, 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 שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לא תבושי ולא תקלמי, מה תשתחווי ומה תלמי, בך יחסו אני עמי ונבנתה עיר אל תילה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, שבת נקבלה, והיו למשיסו שוסי ורחקו כל מבלייך, יסיס עלייך אלוהיך ימסוס חתן, חתן על כלה, לך דודי לי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. ימין ושמאל תפרוצי ואת אדוני תריצי, על יד איש בן פרצי ונשמחה בן הקהילה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה.
So you can take a seat, and as you're sitting down, I just want to invite you to turn to somebody near you and wish them Shabbat Shalom and introduce yourself if you don't know one another. Oh, you're great. You're great. Perfect. You're perfect. You're perfect. Perfect. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat Kodesh. Amen. Shabbat Shalom. Today, their little Tat Shabbat, and I had them all audibly sigh after we pretend lit the candles. And I feel like you got to learn how to sigh at a young age. It's a life skill. So you can just now, audible sigh is very good for the soul to sigh. I wasn't trying to be passive aggressive. She said sighing is a passive aggressive Jewish thing for parents. For parents. Very important Jewish skill. Oi, I know. A good oi, it just says more than any other words can say. So we're practicing here. We're on page 27. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות, עלי אסור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור, מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. Say yadach. כי הנה
ינובון בשיבה, דשנים ורעננים יהיו, להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי, ולא עוולת בו. אדוני מלך גאות לבש. עדותיך נאמנו מאוד, לביתך נאווה קודש, אדוני לאורך ימים.
We'll turn to Ma'ariv and rise on page 39 as Dr. Amy leads us.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach.
Baruch hu, Baruch Adonai Borach, leolam vaed.
Baruch Adonai hamevorach leolam vaed.
You can be seated.
He read it as Bark instead of Baruch. That's what. Sorry, that was really bad.
That's good.
It was really
Good.
bad. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. That was bad. It's really bad.
ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו. אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, אמרי רבי.
Amen.
אהבת עולם
Page 40.
אל עמך חבת. תורה ומצוותים ומשפטים מעט
Okay, Adonai. Shochinu kme.
ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ואהבת
את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך ובקשרתם לאות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
והיה איש תשמעו מצוותיי, שכי לכם היום.
לאהבת מלך ולעבדו בכל לבבך ובנפשך.
נתתי לחם אמת.
לחם אמת.
אמונה כל זאת וקיים עלינו, כי הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואין זולתו. ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליכם. משה ומרים ובני ישראל, לך אנו שירה, בשמחה רבה ויאמרו כולם. מי כמוך בעדים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה, זה לי ענו ויאמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, עמדנו
So we'll take a moment in, here in the middle of Hashkivenu, a prayer for safety and security, to offer a prayer of healing, Mishaberach, for all who are in need of healing of mind and body and spirit. So if you have any names that you would like to say out loud and share here in community, we'll invite you to rise, and I'll share names from our community as well. Sarah Miriam Barahuva Vazev, Atara Batsar Leah Vazev Halevi, Katya Romo, Jeff Kremer, Hechazan Ruth Elka Bat Bela, Raphael Ben Malka Valev Yehuda, Rabbi Jeff Feinstein, Margie Simonoff, Rivka Bat Leah Masha, Ilana Leah Bat Michal, Devorah Bat Shlomo Vasusia, Daniel Yitzchak Ben Shalom Melech Venomi, Yaakov Ben Chana Vasimcha Halevi, Lois Kravitz, David Juan Reedy, and Becky Clayton.
Starts with a call and response.
Mishaberach Avoteinu Mekor HaChaim Lehimoteinu Uyevareh Yirapeh
Et HaCholim
Et HaCholim
Et HaCholim
Et HaCholim
El Narifana 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 El Narifana
Refuah Shlema.
Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, Baruch ata Adonai,
Baruch Baruch Shemo
Porei sukat shalom aleinu, V'yakol amo Yisrael, Le'al Yerushalayim. Invite you to rise in body or spirit for Vishamru on page 46. V'shameru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. איי 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 ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. יגדל ויגדל שמי רבה, ועמד יברח ירתה וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביומכון ובחייתך בית ישראל, בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם עולמי עמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה בריחו לעילא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא יאמרו amen. Come now to the Amidah. You'll find the traditional words starting on page 47, where you can offer the prayers of your heart. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agita hilatecha. Oseh Shalom Bimroma. Uyaseh Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel. Imru, Imru. Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav. Uyaseh Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel. Ve'imru, Imru. Amen. On page 54, Yitkadav Yikadasha Merabah.
Amen.
Amadi Brakirte Viamlich Machute Bachaychon Viamechon of Chayer Chobet Israel Bagalau Bisman Kari Vimeru.
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach. Le'alam u'lo me'amahiyah.
Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalash me'dekudasha.
Brichu.
Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachatu v'nechamata damiram be'ama v'himeru.
Amen.
Yikabas v'orchon uva'orchon dechol Israel kodam uv'orchon divishmaya v'himeru.
Amen.
Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Israel v'himeru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom bimroma, uyaseh shalom aleinu v'yakol Israel v'yakol yoshvei tevel v'himeru.
Amen.
Page 56.
Leinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol l'atei gdula liotzer bereshit shelo asanu kegoyei haratzot velo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama shelo sam chayenu ham v'kor aleinu kemo hamonam. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. שהוא נותן שמיים ויעשה ארץ. הוא אלוהינו אלוהינו. תחת אלוהינו.
ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
You can be seated. We'll turn to Mourner's Kaddish on page 58. And this week, as we're saying Kaddish, we're remembering the yahrzeits of Eleanor Bogan Wiesel, Ann Cooper, Sam Sachs, Giselle Audet, Erwin Zabin, Dave Gelb, Mayor Amit, Perla Wolfson, Alexander Greenberg, Milton Mickey Weinberg, and Ruth Melchet. Yehi zichronam livracha. May all their memories be a blessing. I invite everyone who sang Kaddish to rise and join together on page 58. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divrach hirute v'yamlich machute. V'chayechon uvyomechon uchaye dachol Beit Yisrael. V'agala uvizman kariv imeru. Amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach le'elam olamei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei dekudsha barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran ba'alma v'imeru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imeru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imeru. Israel, humanity, and we say, Amen. Amen. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
So very excited for Banana Bread Bake Off tonight. And as Jason's making his way up here, I think, for announcements, I want to just start off by saying welcome to anybody who is here for the very first time, or perhaps the first time in a long time. So if you would be so bold and kind as to stand up and tell us your name and where you're from and who you're here with, we would love to meet you. So who's going to be our first? Yay! Hi, Ari. Yay, Ari, welcome. And Anna, welcome back. Good to see you. Welcome. So glad to have you both here. Anybody else? Okay. Jason, take it away.
Shabbat Shalom. And welcome to everybody on Yom Banana.
Yom Banana.
It's one of my 3 favorite nights of the year, this and Yom Kippur. So,
Hey, I like Yom Kippur.
oh wait, that's you, right?
I love Yom Kippur.
So some notes on how Yom Banana is going to work. For those who are staying and brought their own dinner, fantastic. We do have a salad set out for people who want to grab something to eat that has some form of green in it before you gorge yourself on all the banana bread. The judges are all of you. I have little stickers out there. So sample away, and the ones you really like, put a sticker on. If you don't really like it, don't put a sticker on it. You'll see little pads in front of you. There is a gluten-free banana bread that is all the way to hands being raised and pointing to their mom, all the way to the left-hand side. There'll be something that says gluten-free on that. Please, no cross-contamination with cutting devices for any of those, unless you want to go to the emergency room tonight with the family. So please don't. So that's it. Few announcements are August the 9th is Welcome Back Kabbalat Shabbat and Dinner. Be here. Everybody comes back in town. Kids are back from camp. Hey, kids who are at camp, how was camp this summer? Great. Would you like to go back to camp? Yeah. Okay. Well, wait a year. And Tikkun Olam, August the 7th, 9 a.m. You can sign up online for the project. And do you know what the details of the project are?
It's meal packing, food packing with meals for meeting. Sign up and register.
Great, thank you. Food packing, meals for meeting. Huge concert, August 24th at 7 p.m. at Eddie's Attic. So if you've not been to the venue, there are a host of really rickety stairs to climb up there. Amy Robertson, headliner with Mamalas. And my understanding is it's almost sold out.
It is.
So the secondary market might be where you have to go to find tickets for Amy's concert. It's going to be a 90-minute show, and it's 5 languages.
think so.
Excellent. I'm not giving anything away, but it'll be an impressive experience. Everyone, please join at Eddie's attic and chant Amy, Amy, Amy when she takes the stage. Mahjong Mondays continue, and they alternate between daytime and evening. And I believe we have one final announcement. You want to come on up, Ronnie? Or do you want to? Yeah, come on up. It'd be easier to do it here than you yelling and me repeating. All right, everyone, Ronnie.
Yeah, this is very short. For people who don't know me, my name's Ronnie Yenser, and I'm a longtime member of an organization called ASCNN, which stands for the Atlanta Senior Care Network Niche, the largest and most respected of the senior organizations in the city. They've asked their members to spread the word about an upcoming, open to the public, free major event that I thought somebody, or maybe some of you would be interested in. The event is called the Senior Resource Fair. It will be held next Thursday, August 1st, from 10 to 2 at Church of the Apostles at 3585 Northside Parkway, Northwest 30327. There's no fee to attend. It will be great. So for those who are interested or you want more, I'll be sticking around. Thanks. There's flyers on the literature table. Yeah.
So feel free to grab those if you'd like to go. And with that, I think we ask the kids to come up now. Yeah. Kids! Kids! Kids!
Come forth. We could even, here, Michael, will you hold this?
Kids!
You're a kid. You're a kid.
Sydney, where are you?
Kids and also some tall people. Oh, sorry, Jews. Yeah. Oh, Flavio. We got one. Okay.
I have no idea. I haven't been there.
I think we're doing this.
Because my going is not.
Are we walking over the back?
I don't know.
We'll come back here.
Wow, okay.
Here you go.
You take that end. Oh, yeah. Great. Excellent. Excellent.
We're going to keep rotating.
Oh, I don't know. You're on point, Danielle.
This is good.
All right, we'll rise for Kiddush on page 55. Savri, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lemasei v'reishit, ki hu yom techila lemikrahe kodesh, zehicher litziat Mitzrayim. Kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabat kodshecha be'ahava uv'ratzon hinchatanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. L'chaim. It's good. Oh, the verdict is it's good. So feel free to reach your arms out and bless one another and receive blessing from each other. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless you and keep you safe and healthy. May God shine light on you and be gracious to you. May God lift up presence to you and grant you peace. Amen. Amen. Ken Yiratzon. Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Thank you. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat.